Welcome to Mental Fucking Health with Sean. Today we're going to talk about fucking time travel. I don't know if it's a fucking thing, but guess what? It's a fucking thing. Look, if you're at the point of being miserable or depressed every fucking day and you're having panic attacks and shit and the suffering is such that you find at times you can barely stand existence, then congrats, because now you are a fucking candidate for time travel. Because why the fuck not? Now, I'm not going to get all into quantum physics and the weirdness of consciousness and the fluidity of time itself, but look, if there's anyone who can go back in time and affect change upon you, it's fucking you. Your current state is a result of a daisy chain of remembered memories, and you are not those memories. You are the unbroken string of consciousness that's threaded through those memories. After we remember something, each subsequent memory is just a memory of that last memory, and shit starts getting skewed over time, and you're effectively changing your own history by the amorphous nature of thought and memory. So if you're going to be changing your history based on a growing laminate of overlapping and slightly altered or misremembered memories, then why not fucking do it in a way that'll ease your suffering? Alright, now you're going to need a time machine made of meat. It's called you. And you're going to have to engage the wrinkly pink meat capacitor in your skull and dial in a fucked up memory. A lot of our unresolved shit started out when we were young and when our coping skills were unsophisticated, such as the strategy of building little boxes in our mind so that we don't have to feel shit. So get your ass comfy and in your head go back to that time, find younger you, and in this new memory, young you sees old you, and you have a chat. You tell young you it's going to be okay, and you tell them it's not their fault. Give them a fucking hug or something. Be the supportive adult for young you that young you should have had comforting you back then. Let them know they can cry and it's okay to feel, because if they box it away, it's going to percolate out in a most unfortunate fucking way later in life. So every time you remember that shitty thing, also remember yourself giving young you a pep talk. Now, we're not denying that event happened, we're just helping that little fucker out, because that little you is still inside older you. It's up to you what you say to young you, only you know what you need. But another way to time travel, which might be more appropriate to trauma that occurred as an adult, is to go back into the memory and change the fucking ending. Again, it's up to you how you want to rewrite this shit, but make sure you do something that's fucking empowering. Rebuild the memory where you succeeded, not in avoiding the thing itself, but getting through it, thereby pouring some cool water on those hot regrets. Now, to be clear, I'm not talking about fucking denial or creating a delusional world. I'm talking about using a bad memory to help you heal. As I mentioned earlier, all your memories are skewed and have by some degree become false anyway. But not even just that. That shitty event no longer has any inherent existence outside of a miraculous cascade of electricity that is being shunted into a well-worn groove in your mind. A neural network that you built. Let me say it again. That fucked up thing that happened does not exist. It is an electrical phantom, a ghost in your head, upon whose altar you leave offerings of self-blame and regret. So if you're naturally going to feed what's essentially an electrical fantasy in your wrinkly pink meat computer, why the fuck not go back in time and do the work when you were previously unable? They say you can't change the past, but I'm calling bullshit. You know why? Because you can do whatever the fuck you want within your own mind. Your wrinkly pink meat computer is fully capable of neuroplasticity and the ineffable mystery, consciousness, that which is not made of thoughts but is the wakeful substratum behind thought, is capable of more than you ever dreamed. So get creative, get weird. We're all constantly weaving a lush tapestry of thought within our inner world anyway, so stop letting default shit play in the background like static which whispers, "You're a piece of shit." It's time to let those condensed whispers out of your fucking head. So have a cry, scream and shout. You know what to do. Figure it the fuck out. You've got this. Toodaloo.